A student once asked, "How many types of mediums are there, and how can I recognize which one best describes my gift?" There are several types of mediumship, each tuned to different energetic frequencies. All mediums connect with spirit energy, but how the information is received and expressed varies. Here's a clear overview of the main types and how to tell which one or combination you are. The mental mediumship. This is the most common form. It happens through the mind senses, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, etc. How it works: spirits communicate telepathically through thoughts, images, sounds, or feelings. You might be this type if you see mental images or symbols. You hear words or phrases in your inner ear. You just know or feel strong intuitive nudges. Subtypes: clairvoyant medium, sees spirit forms, symbols, or visions. Clairaudient medium, hears voices, tones, or names. Clairsentient medium, feels emotions or sensations from spirit. Claircognizant medium, receives sudden knowing or insight. The physical mediumship spirit energy is strong enough to manipulate the physical environment. How it works: phenomena such as knocks, voices, lights, temperature changes, or even materialized forms may occur. You might be this type if you experience flickering lights or unexplained touches. You feel intense energy shifts when channeling. Objects occasionally move or sounds appear during sessions. Physical mediums often work in dim light or trance to allow spirit to use their energy more fully. In trance mediumship, the medium allows a spirit to speak or act through their body. How it works: the medium's consciousness steps aside so that a spirit, often a guide, communicates directly. You might be this type if you zone out during readings and can't recall what was said. Your voice, posture, or energy changes when spirit is near. People describe you as radiating another presence during messages. Trance states can range from light partial awareness to deep full overshadowing. Transfiguration mediumship spirit energy temporarily alters the medium's facial features or aura so others can see the spirit's likeness. You might be this type if people see spirit faces or lights around you when you work. Your features subtly shift during connection. This type is rare and usually develops after deep trance ability. In healing mediumship, the medium channels spiritual or divine energy for physical, emotional, or spiritual healing. How it works: spirit guides or higher energies flow through the medium's hands or aura to balance others. You might be this type if people feel warmth or relief when you touch them. You sense energy blockages or tingling in your hands. You're drawn to Reiki, energy work, or prayer healing. In psychic mediumship, blended gifts a hybrid ability that mixes psychic intuition, reading a person's energy, with spirit communication. You might be this type if you tune easily into both living people and spirit presence. You get messages that connect current life themes with the other side. That's a wonderful and important question, especially for anyone who feels called to serve spirit professionally. An evidential medium is a medium who brings through verifiable, specific information from a spirit communicator, evidence that clearly proves the soul's continued existence and identity. Here's how it works and how it differs from other forms of mediumship. Definition: an evidential medium connects with a spirit, usually a loved one of the sitter, and delivers details that the medium could not have known, such as the person's name or initials, physical description, or personality traits, manner of passing shared memories or phrases, hobbies, habits, or favorite objects, meaningful dates or locations. These details serve as evidence that the communicator is truly that loved one, not a general psychic impression. How it differs from psychic or healing mediumship type focus information source psychic, reading current life, emotions, or potentials, the sitter's aura and energy. Evidential mediumship messages from deceased loved ones, the spirit world, healing, mediumship, energy balance, or comfort spirit guides divine energy through the medium. So, psychic about the living, evidential and about the departed. Purpose of evidential mediumship. The heart of evidential mediumship is proof of survival, showing that consciousness continues after physical death and offering comfort and healing through that truth.
It's not just spiritual, it's also ethical. The goal is to validate, not to persuade or impress.
How evidential mediums receive. Evidential mediums still work through the clairs, seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing, but they train themselves to ask for specifics. Show me how this person looked. Give me a memory that only the sitter would recognize. What was their favorite saying or object? They blend deeply with spirit energy and then translate what they perceive into concrete details. How to know if you're an evidential medium. You may have this calling if you sense or see spirits as distinct personalities, not just energy. You naturally receive names, initials, or recognizable memories. You feel passionate about bringing comfort through proof. You get chills or emotional resonance when truth lands with someone. Would you like me to outline a practice routine for developing your evidential mediumship, how to strengthen validation and accuracy? It's a gentle, structured process that helps turn intuitive impressions into solid evidence without losing your natural flow. How to tell which type you are. Try this self-check. First, notice your strongest clair. Visual is clairvoyant, auditory is clairaudient, feeling is clairsentient, knowing is claircognizant. Second, reflect on your experiences. Do you recall voices or images, or do physical effects happen around you? 3, observe your energy state during readings. Do you feel overshadowed in a trance or still fully conscious mentally? 4, ask your spirit team for confirmation. Before meditation, ask, show me how I best receive you. The sensations that follow will reveal your type. Would you like me to guide you through a short meditation or test to help identify your primary mediumship style? It only takes a few minutes and helps clarify your natural channel. Let's do a short, gentle mediumship type discovery meditation. It'll help you sense how spirit naturally flows through you. You can do this sitting or lying down somewhere quiet. Keep a notebook nearby for insights afterward. Mediumship type discovery meditation center and ground. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Imagine your breath drawing you into your heart. Center your sacred inner light. Feel roots of light anchoring you deep into the earth, grounding your energy. Call in your spirit team silently or aloud. Say, I invite my highest spirit guides, teachers, and loved ones in the light to be with me now. Please help me sense how I best receive you. Feel their loving presence, perhaps a soft tingle, warmth, or gentle stillness. The 4 pathways now will gently activate the 4 main clair pathways. Notice which one feels strongest or most natural. Clairvoyant seeing, imagine a screen before your mind's eye. Ask your guides, show me a symbol of your presence. Do you see colors, shapes, faces, or quick flashes of light? If visuals come easily, your mediumship may be clairvoyant or mental. Clairaudient is hearing. Shift your focus to your inner hearing, the space just behind your ears. Ask, let me hear your message. You may hear a tone, word, name, or melody. If your awareness lights up here, you're tuned to clairaudient energy. Clairsentient is feeling move awareness into your heart and solar plexus. Ask, how do you wish me to feel you? You might sense tingling, temperature changes, or emotions. If sensations guide you most, you're likely a clairsentient or healing medium. Claircognizant is knowing. Let your mind clear blank like a still lake. Ask, what do you want me to know right now? If insight drops in suddenly, as if you've always known it, that's claircognizance. Trance and physical sensing now. Take another deep breath and ask, would you like to blend more deeply with me? If your consciousness softens, your energy deepens, or your voice feels far away, You may be a trance or transfiguration medium. If you sense the air shifting, temperature drops, or movement nearby, physical mediumship energy is stirring. Return and reflect. Thank your spirit team. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Open your eyes gently. Now write down what you experienced. Which sense was strongest? How did spirit make itself known? Did you feel drawn inward mental trance or outward physical expressive? In your journal, write a detailed description of your experiences. For example, you might include things like what you saw: colors, lights, faces, symbols, darkness, etc. What you heard: words, tones, silence, ringing, etc. What you felt: temperature changes, tingling, pressure, emotional waves, presence nearby, etc. What you knew or sensed: intuitive insights, familiar energies, inner knowing, etc. Once you share what came through, I'll help you interpret which type Is of mediumship are most natural for you and how to start developing that gift intentionally. Here's a gentle yet structured evidential mediumship development routine that's designed to help you move from I feel spirit to I can prove who's here. You'll be strengthening your connection, refining your language, and learning how to validate what you receive. Evidential Mediumship Development Routine 1. Prepare your energy daily. Before you can bring evidence through clearly, your energy must be centered and lifted. Do this at the start of each day or before any sitting. Sit quietly. Breathe into your heart. Visualize a column of light running through you, earth grounding below. Divine light above. Say, I blend only with the highest vibration of truth and love. May all who come bring healing and validation. This keeps your frequency high and protects you from confusion or lower vibrations. 2 spirit blending practice 3 to 5 times per week. To get clearer evidence, practice blending your energy with spirit intentionally. Sit in meditation and invite a loved one in spirit, your own, or a guide to step close. Say internally, let me feel how you feel. Think how you think. Notice subtle shifts: warmth, presence, posture, emotion, or pressure changes. When you feel them strongly, ask, show me an image that represents who you are. Give me a memory. How did you pass? Don't interpret immediately, just note impressions. Training your mind to observe before analyzing is key to evidential clarity. 3 evidence extraction drills to turn impressions into recognizable details. Photo practice. Hold a photo of someone deceased, no info given, and write everything you receive: looks, personality, relationships, cause of death, favorite things. Blind readings. Work with a development partner who gives no clues. Describe everything you sense and let them confirm later. Word expansion. When you get a symbol like a rose, ask spirit, why a rose? Name, love, anniversary. This teaches spirit and your mind to build context together. For record and review after each session, write or record who you felt came through, what evidence you gave, what was accurate or unclear, what sensations were strongest over time. Patterns will reveal your dominant clair and how spirit prefers to work with you.
5. Refine your delivery. Accuracy is important, but so is compassion. When sharing evidence, state impressions neutrally. I'm seeing a man with a military connection, rather than your dad was in the army. Let the sitter confirm. If something's wrong, don't force it. Spirit may adjust the symbol. Evidential mediums are interpreters, not performers.
6. End every session with gratitude. Thank spirit for trusting you. Release any energy that isn't yours by visualizing light washing over you. This resets your field and prevents fatigue or psychic residue. 7. Weekly reflection once a week. Review all your notes and ask, what kind of evidence do I bring through most easily? Names, looks, emotions? Where do I still feel vague or uncertain? What feedback from sitters was strongest? Then, tailor your next week's focus to that area. Practice names, practice emotions, etc. Bonus tip. Evidential accuracy exercise. Take a deck of photos, strangers, historical figures, etc. Hold one at random and write 3 columns. What I see, objective description. what I feel, personality or emotion, what I know, intuitive facts or data that drop in. Compare later with the person's real history. This sharpens factual recall and trust in your knowing. Are you dedicated to building upon your mediumship skills? Here's your 4-week Evidential Mediumship training plan, designed for a beginner or intermediate path, practicing 3 to 5 days per week, building all 4 intuitive senses: seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing, while developing evidential accuracy. 4-week Evidential Mediumship training plan. Overall intention: to strengthen your connection with spirit and learn to translate impressions into specific, verifiable evidence that comforts and uplifts others. Each week focuses on one clair as the foundation, while keeping gentle blending and journaling as constants. Week 1 clairsentient and energy awareness is feeling theme: sensitivity, emotional recognition, spirit presence. Goals: learn how spirit feels in your body. Distinguish spirit energy from your own emotions. Practices 1. Daily ground and lift 5 minutes. Breathe light through crown and feet. 2. Sit in the power 10 to 15 minutes. Sit in quiet. Simply be with your own soul's energy. 3. Feeling exercise. Invite a spirit loved one. Note temperature shifts, pressure, emotions. 4. Energy reading drill 3 times a week. Hold an object or photo. Feel personality and emotion. 5. Journal prompts. What does spirit energy feel like in my body? What emotions arise that aren't mine? The outcome? You'll start identifying spirit's signature vibration. Week 2 clairvoyant development is seeing theme, visual communication, and symbolic language. Goals: strengthen your mind's inner screen. Translate symbols into facts. Practices 1. Visualization warm-ups. Picture simple shapes, colors, then a loved one's face. 2. Spirit symbol drill. Ask spirit, show me a symbol that represents you. Record it, then ask why that image matters. 3. Photo practice. Unknown photo. Describe visuals like appearance, setting, objects. 4. Color reading. Look at someone's aura or energy field. What colors do you see or imagine? 5. Journal prompts. Which symbols repeat? How do I differentiate imagination versus true spirit vision? The outcome: clearer mental imagery and stronger symbolic accuracy. Week 3. Clairaudient and claircognizant hearing and knowing theme. Receiving words, tones, and intuitive facts. Goals: hear and trust subtle messages. Record knowing before logic interrupts. Practices 1. Sound meditation. Sit in silence. Focus on inner hearing. Note any tones, words, or musical notes. 2. Name game. Ask spirit for initials or names connected to them. Write first thing that arises. 3. Rapid fire knowing. Ask quick yes/no questions. Record first instant answer. 4. Voice shift awareness. Speak messages aloud. Notice cadence or phrasing that feels not you. 5. Journal prompts. When does clear knowing come easiest? Calm, music, nature. How can I confirm inner hearing accuracy? Outcome: confidence in first impressions and verbal evidence like names, sayings, facts. Week 4 integration and evidential proof theme, blending, validation, and ethical delivery. Goals: combine all clairs. Practice providing specific, evidential details. Practices 1. Full sittings 2. 3 times per week. Open with prayer/intention. Invite one spirit communicator. Record all visuals, sounds, sensations, and knowings. Afterward, highlight evidence: their names, memories, appearance. 2. Partner validation. Share with a friend, no info given. Note what resonates. 3. Symbol expansion. When vague, ask spirit, please make that clearer, or give context. 4. Closing reflection. What evidence landed strongest? How did my energy feel before views after? Outcome: a repeatable ethical method of delivering verifiable communication. Ongoing habits end every session with gratitude and release any energy that isn't yours. Weekly review what kind of evidence you bring through most naturally. Keep an evidence log with date, time, communicator, type of data, and accuracy percentage helps you see progress. Here is a template that helps keep you organized as your mediumship strengthens. Evidential Mediumship Training Journal plus Tracker A 4-week development journal for building evidential accuracy and spiritual connection. Week 1, clairsentient and energy awareness is feeling learn how spirit feels in your body. Distinguish spirit energy from your own emotions. 1. Daily ground and lift 5 minutes. 2. Sit in the power 10 to 15 minutes. 3. Practice exercises related to this week's theme. 4. Journal sensations, emotions, and impressions. 5. Reflect on accuracy and connection. Weekly reflection prompts. What was my strongest clair this week? Which sensations or impressions repeated? What did I learn about how spirit communicates with me? How did my evidence improve in clarity or detail? Week 2 clairvoyant development is seeing strengthen your mind's inner screen. Translate symbols into facts. 1. Daily ground and lift 5 minutes. 2. Sit in the power 10 to 15 minutes. 3. Practice exercises related to this week's theme. 4. Journal sensations, emotions, and impressions. 5. Reflect on accuracy and connection. Weekly reflection prompts. What was my strongest clair this week? Which sensations or impressions repeated? What did I learn about how spirit communicates with me? How did my evidence improve in clarity or detail? Week 3 clairaudient and claircognizant hearing and knowing goals. Hear and trust subtle messages. Record knowing before logic interrupts. Weekly practices. 1. Daily ground and lift 5 minutes. 2. Sit in the power 10 to 15 minutes. 3. Practice exercises related to this week's theme. 4. Journal sensations, emotions, and impressions. 5. Reflect on accuracy and connection. What was my strongest clair this week? Which sensations or impressions repeated? What did I learn about how spirit communicates with me? How did my evidence improve in clarity or detail? Week 4 integration and evidential proof goals. Combine all clairs in practice, providing specific evidential details. Weekly practices. 1 daily ground and lift 5 minutes. 2 sit in the power 10 to 15 minutes. 3. Practice exercises related to this week's theme. 4. Journal sensations, emotions, and impressions. 5. Reflect on accuracy and connection. Weekly reflection prompts. What was my strongest clair this week? Which sensations or impressions repeated? What did I learn about how spirit communicates with me? How did my evidence improve in clarity or detail? Daily sitting log template. Use this page for each day you practice 3 to 5 times per week. Date, session type, duration, minutes, spirit communicator if known, clairs activated. Circle all that apply. Seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing, sensations, emotions, impressions. Visual symbols, images. Words, sounds, names. Knowings, insights. Evidence, validations noted. Sitter feedback, if applicable, energy after session, how I felt. Progress summary at the end of 4 weeks. Review your journal and answer. Which clair is most reliable for me? What kind of evidence do I bring through most accurately? How does my body feel when I'm in true connection? What feedback patterns have I noticed from sitters? What goals will I set for my next phase of development? Please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching my channel, Medium Angela Heil, Interfaith Minister. Please pop a comment below and let me know what you need help with to develop your higher self. I am offering a free ebook filled with helpful hints. Please go to www.revangelaheil.com and request your copy. Becoming a member will give you access to special upcoming lessons and events. Take a look at my other videos. Please subscribe, like, and share. Come back often for more peeks into the future. Blessings 6-3, Rev Angela at Medium Angela Heil.